hello to all of our IDS magazine viewers. I'm Jillian, and I'm excited to take you around the ISC West show here in fabulous Las Vegas. Let's go check it out.
This episode is sponsored by Aira, a leading provider of AI facial recognition and environment-specific solutions.
Hello and welcome to all of our IDS magazine viewers. Here we are in the Verkada booth and it looks amazing, and we're lucky enough to have Max Shen with us, who is the Senior Product Marketing Manager, correct? Let's go ahead and introduce yourself maybe a little bit further and take us around the booth if you don't mind.
Sure. Hi, I'm Max. I'm part of the Verkada team. I lead product marketing for a few of our product lines. But over the last few months, I've actually just been completely working on our ISC West booth. We want to do something a little bit different every year. And so this year we decided to pick the Louvre heist as our theme. And as you probably know, the crown jewels were stolen from the Louvre. And so we decided to build an entire experience around what if the Louvre had Verkada. All right, so let's actually get to solving the crime. So we have a couple of clues, right? First, it's a clear elephant in the room that the crown jewels are missing, and we need to figure out who did it. We have a few clues. We know the crown jewels went missing on March 11th. We also know that it happened in this room, right, at the crown jewel display. We also got eyewitnesses that it was a janitor-looking guy that did it. And so because Verkada has built-in cloud-based AI technology, you actually don't have to look through all of the different cameras to find that incident. All you have to do is to type in what you want in plain English. Janitor at crown jewel case on March 11th, and it immediately takes you to the right footage. And so let's see what happened here. And we can play this at 3x. So it looks like a janitor guy who's cleaning. Nothing looks too out of the ordinary, right? Nothing looks too out of the ordinary. Well, it looks like he's cleaning a little too hard. He's actually cleaning out the crown jewel case now. So we know this is our guy now. All right, so let's go back a little bit. We want to actually find out his license plate number so that the police can actually make an arrest, right? Because he's masked. I can't really use this to make an arrest. And so now with Verkada, I can hover over this person. Just clicking once will use his appearance and face and pull up all of the other sightings as he moved across this site and hit all of our other cameras on that given day. So we can just watch the footage, the timeline that AI has put together for us. So we can see he's moving across our facility. On the floor plan, we can actually see as he's moving through, these cameras are updating. We're showing where he's going. And this is all done automatically with AI. And so you can see he went outside, and we've got his getaway car, and there's his license plate. Now, one thing I'll point out about the end part is that we have a camera outside. How is that possible, right? Well, it's actually because it's a camera mounted on our security trailer, which is across the street, and that's why we're able to get this shot. And that camera is our PTZ camera that has an AI operator that automatically tracks people it sees. And so it's not a live operator that's like zooming in to get the close-up license plate shot. It's actually happening automatically. As soon as that camera detects this person, it automatically zooms in and follows that person. So you don't even need a live operator for this type of camera. Now, because you were able to solve the heist and crack the mystery, the police was actually able to recover the crown jewels. And so now you can return it to the case, but wait, this case has a red light on it, which means that it's armed, because since the crown jewels were stolen, the Louvre has gotten Verkada's alarm system. So we actually need to first disarm the alarm system before we open the door. Otherwise, we're gonna trigger an alarm, right? And so in order to do that, we can use another piece of Verkada technology, which is our face access control reader. So I'm going to do it, go ahead and just use my face. And it's going to say access granted, system disarmed, and now that red light is off because we've successfully disarmed the case. Now you can go ahead and put it in.
All right.
All right, and now we want to make sure nobody steals it again, so I'm going to rearm the case.
That's a good idea.
Now, with rearming, what I can do is actually just use my badge and badge twice. Once, twice, and now the system is armed. So this is an integration between our access control and our alarm system. So we could use our face to disarm it just now, and then I can also use my badge, double badge, and rearm the alarm site.
Okay, yeah.
Do you want to try triggering the alarm to see what would happen?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. All right, so you can see that siren just went off.
Yes.
We're getting a call right now from our alarm team that is monitoring this jewel case. And so I can pick up, it'll tell me there's an alarm that's triggering. And I've already gotten a text message showing that you opened the case door, and we have a GIF of you opening the door because the alarm sensor is tied to the camera that's right there. And now, because I know it's you, I'm just gonna press 1 to disarm and resolve, and now everything's no longer red. So that's the power of our alarm system.
Very cool. That was amazing. So in this segment, we have Daniel Kim, who's going to show us the AI gallery here at Verkada.
Great. Well, thank you so much for coming over. This is a last leg of our Louvre journey. This is our AI gallery. So we're highlighting a few of our coolest AI features that we recently launched. So as you experienced in the room itself, unified timeline, we're showing that in a little bit more detail. So with one click, show one person, one car, and track them across your floor plan. So instead of scrubbing through hours of footage, now you're able to reduce that time to just a few minutes and really shorten your investigations. If you'll come over here, as you saw when you entered, there was a little mini intercom. Now we're doing some very cool things. Up to 10 languages, you're getting live translations. So I speak English, my coworker spoke French, but when you have visitors or vendors coming in, now I'm able to speak English and live translations, my coworker hears French, and then when she speaks French back into our intercom, I'm hearing English on the other side with live captions coming in. So 10 languages with more to come. In our corner right over here, we're addressing a few of our industry and our activity alerts. So what's really cool is that now you can add complicated alerts. So for a lot of our manufacturing customers, if there's a dangerous forklift environment, if you set a line here, if someone's not wearing a hard hat or not wearing goggles or not wearing a vest, you'll be able to get instant alerts. And in a lot of our healthcare environments, if there's like an ICU or emergency unit, if there's someone that doesn't have a mask on or doesn't have scrubs on, you'll get instant alerts when they enter those rooms as well. For a lot of our schools, our universities, our public parks, fighting detection is really big. So now we're introducing a lot of those AI-powered activity alerts for things like if someone's fighting or if someone's climbing over a fence. So a lot of this real-time analytic, it's a really good way to find instant alerts and then send the appropriate response right away. This has been really helpful for our enterprise customers. So if someone slips and falls, there's 3 things that happen. 1, you get an instant alert to the slip and fall. 2, that's automatically sent to the cloud for backup with unlimited cloud archiving backups. And then 3, AI-powered summaries automatically create a transcript. So now no one on a team has to spend hours of their time writing up incident tickets. And for a lot of our enterprise customers, this is a great operational way to unlock more budget. So expensive settlements, injury claim payouts, lawsuits that happen, this is a great way to unlock that operational lens beyond security. And then last thing that I'll take you guys to is our LPR zones. So we have a lot of parking lot security, a lot of cameras set up in parking lots, and now what we're able to do is unlock a lot of the analytics behind it. So being able to track how many cars are coming in and out, dwell times, see how people move through drive-thrus, and we've been doing this for people as well. So in a lot of our retail environments, you can track how many people are coming in and out of your stores. You can track with our cameras queue length, wait times. For banks, for retailers, it's a great way to unlock more operational data as well. So all in all, a lot of the theme is there's been a lot of security enhancements, a lot of AI features, and it's all on the theme of being able to unlock operational benefits that go just beyond security. And with AI, it's never been easier than before.
Yes, thank you for taking us around. And you're right, these were some great use cases in here. Very useful stuff. Thank you so much. This was Daniel Kim with Verkada, and I'm Jillian. Thank you for joining us here for IDS Magazines. If you have questions, let us know below, and we'll put you in touch with Verkada.